What? I downloaded bikinis? Nah, the game must just do that automatically. What, break out of the bikinis, that must be what that means, right? So yeah, I changed it to easy. That must mean it's gonna be much easier this time, right, guys? Right? Please? I've got this towel wrapped around me right now, and I probably should have removed it, because it's not on right. So, okay. So this seems a lot slower. Okay, well, I said that, but the problem is, I'm so used to that faster speed that, actually, maybe it's not faster. I think it is. It must be, right? So yeah, I feel like I can actually look at you more, but then again, I am playing worse. So maybe that's not such a great thing. How am I doing? No, I'm really bad at this game. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Okay, they're white. What does that mean? Does that mean it's good? Or is that just like neutral? I don't know, guys. So whoa. I just thought of doing this other playthrough, but I don't know if I'm gonna actually do it because it's a PS3 game, and I know that there's gonna be like a non-censored version. Well, that's probably a bad way of explaining it. So I don't know what I'm doing. I wonder how much the delay of the sound is to my actual button presses, because I am doing it like quite a bit before they go over there, and I'm doing quite well. Oh, I'm doing quite well. No. Oh wow, yeah. So I think I'm still going to achieve this, even though I'm doing terribly. I don't know how exhilarating it is to watch me fail at this. I did warn you guys that I was going to play awfully at this, but ooh. I know in Japan they do have like big Let's Players that do like rhythm games and things like that, but I don't think there's like a really popular Let's Player that does rhythm games, though I could be wrong. I think this is the song they used when the initial trailer for this game, or at least one of them. Then again, it was in the Persona 4 game as well, so I think. Then again, my memory is terrible lately.
We will never stop changing. Answer my call.
Okay, I actually did it this time. I don't feel like I deserve to do it though. That's that level of skill. Okay, that's cool. It's a bit ridiculous, but I gotta admit, he has an awesome guitar, electric guitar.
Stage clear.
Well,
Guess that's that. All right, that felt great.
who was that at the end? It didn't even sound like the same person. Yeah, let's go next. So, are we gonna get another dance off, or are we gonna be like, wow, you look so cool? I steady my ragged breath and look around. My adrenaline goes down, and after I realise that my audience is excited, it seems like conveying what's in your heart is easier in this world. At first the shadows were just pushing that eerie song at me, but I could feel their hearts being drawn to our music. That eerie voice of the shadows must have been using that system to their advantage to control us. Instead, we used that against them. We won. Still.
Good job, Senpai! That was a fantastic performance. Actually, what was that persona just now? There was something different about it.
Yeah, it had this cool guitar, man.
Not sure. But when I thought I wanted
What, is no one going to mention the guitar?
shadows, my persona responded from within me.
Way to go, Senpai! And that's why you're our leader. Only you
It
know
actually
something
makes
like
sense in universe because it's emotion that brings out the persona, so
Come on.
why wouldn't excitement bring it out? It's true, ever since I felt myself convey my heart to the shadows, I had a new form of determination. Nothing concrete backing up, but my persona responded to my desire to express my feelings. We can still continue to change. Well, yeah, ever since that case ended and we got back to our normal day-to-day, I felt so uncertain, wondering how I could move forward. And my persona erased my doubts.
Naoto-kun, we did it! Senpai gave him a super sweet show.
I sensed it as well. That's what allowed me to return to my right mind.
You sensed it? But you got caught by that ribbony thing and...
It's called a ribbon tentacle.
Yes. Because of that, I learned something about those shadows.
Really? What did you find out?
When caught in that ribbon, it's as if you're forced to be the you that others desire, rather than how you perceive yourself. You're made to believe you want to be tied to the other shadows with that ribbon, even if it means discarding who you truly are. The most dreadful thing is that I myself felt sure that it was what I needed to do.
Just as I thought, what with Naoto's theory and my intuition, it seems clear that the song, that the shadows dancing are meant to bind us to their will. As I speculate, Rise seems somewhat unhappy with what Naoto's saying.
That's crazy! You're no one else but you, Naoto-kun.
Well, in hindsight, I can see how bizarre the assumption was. So my theory is that the ribbon has the power to induce those beliefs.
Yeah, I sensed it too. While I was dancing, I felt like I couldn't let my guard down at all. That the shadows would take me if I did. That song and the shadows dance probably have a similar power. So what I did was concentrate on getting my message across as I danced.
You said something like that earlier, too. What did you want to tell them?
I just did what you said, Rise. Dancing is about expressing yourself and your feelings to the people watching you, right? So I danced to show the shadows who I am, not what they wanted to see.
And as a result, I remembered who I am.
Is that good English? I remembered who I am. It doesn't seem quite right to me.
It's ironic that the key to this confrontation was the true self I once tried so hard to deny. One shouldn't abandon oneself just because they've been connected to others. I feel that those shadows were released from the ribbon's binding because they sensed that as well. Rise-san, you didn't get that sense from watching him dance?
Of course I did. I could tell his dancing was different than usual.
That's interesting.
I just couldn't put it into words because of all that persona stuff that happened.
Yeah, I'm sure you got the message loud and clear, Rise.
So, are these dudes happy? The shadows, they glow and they shine brighter. And they dissolve, melting into the light. It's a beautiful sight. Despite the situation we're stuck in, I can't help but marvel.
Wow! It's beautiful!
So, I'm guessing we're going to be dancing to get rid of the shadows? So... Oh, they're all gone. Okay.
The shadow's presence is fading. What's going on? It's like they're returning somewhere.
Returning? To where?
I don't know. But that's the feeling I get.
Are we like, we're not in the shadow realm, we're in like a
Weird
different
ribbony thing,
place?
It seems they all disappeared from this world. Maybe they realized something wasn't right. Like you did, Naoto-kun.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Still, what could those shadows have been? They didn't seem quite like the shadows we knew.
Naoto's a point. We're out of danger for now, but it's left us with some questions. First, we need to find some way to escape from here.
You don't like this stage after all the trouble I went
No.
through to prepare it?
You again. I've had enough of this. Is your idea of eternal bonds tying up the shadows with that thing? You've got one twisted mind.
That's right. If this is a connection you speak of.
So yeah, I'm guessing that. Whoa! It's just the manager's shadow. This whole thing is got. This whole thing.
It's okay.
Though then again, it could be Kanami's
Stay here.
shadow. So
Don't get so cocky just because you set those back. Our bonds are eternal. There are countless others to forge.
which would kind of make sense because she, doesn't have the friends and everything. She like forcing people to have bonds and.
Sorry, but you've already stepped off the stage. The next performances will be beginning soon, featuring Tamami and the others.
Tamami? You mean,
At that instant, everything clicks. But that would be the worst case scenario. I hope my conclusion is wrong. I forced myself to speak up, speaking with as much dread as determination. Kanamin Kitchen, did you take them? I kind of want to say them both at the same time. Did you take Kanami Kitchen and the others? Yeah.
The members of Kanamin Kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well,
Kidnap them?
that's what I wanted.
Why do you care? It has nothing to do with you.
I'll try scanning the area. Come, Persona! There are some places where shadows are bunched up. 1, 2, 4 total? I found someone! Is this Tomoe?
4. Well, there's 5 members, aren't they? So
And you, it's off limits to unauthorized personnel.
Rise hastily dismisses a persona and braces herself, but creeping ribbons are already slithering up our legs. Oh, we completely let our guard down. Bound in ribbons, my arms put up no resistance as it drags my body.
No.
Goodbye, Rise Kujikawa.
Like maybe this is like resentment towards Rise because Rise is such a big star and she looks up to her, something like that. Oh wait, we're back at this place.
Is this?
But is this like a fake place? It only takes a moment to realise where we are. Rise now seem to have made ungraceful landings, but they're alright.
Ow! Jeez! Is this how you treat an idol?
Looks like we're back in the studio. So as soon as we reject the bond that voice spoke of, we're promptly asked to leave.
At least we're all back safe.
Uh-huh. I was honestly bracing myself for the worst. But wait! That reading I got a second ago! It was definitely Tomoe's. I'm certain that's who I picked up on.
The same Tomoe-san we met earlier?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
That's right, Rise had picked up on some presents right before we were forced out. If it really was Tomoe-san, then she must be trapped there even as we speak. If that's the case, there's something else I need to confirm. And the others, I guess?
What about the other girls? Kanamin Kitchen is Kanami-san and 4 other members, right?
I don't know. That place was a lot bigger than I thought. The only reading I picked up on in the moment I had was Tomoe's.
Which would
Given what we heard from
make it more
Tomoe-san,
likely for her to be the shadow
assume the rest
person.
of Kanamin Kitchen disappeared around the same time. You
Though I
detected
wonder
Tomoe's
if
activity.
the manager is
Others are
partially
likely to have been
responsible
taken
for
as
all
well.
of this.
Yeah, Naoto's right.
The rumored
Hard to
video
say.
clip that plays at midnight, victims who have fallen unconscious, and now a group of missing idols. This does seem to demand an investigation.
First things first, though. What was that world we were in? The name Midnight Stage bothers me.
There were shadows there too.
You know, I do feel like these
Seemed kind of
characters
like the
should be a little bit more used to this, since they've sort of gone through this 3 times.
Then there's that voice.
Well, more 2 times, but
It has to belong to the root of this trouble.
You don't really think it's that, deceased idol behind this, do you?
That's
I want to
beyond
know
my
more
knowledge.
about this
Let's
deceased
put that possibility
idol
aside.
person, because you know the obvious thing is that
That's
this
not
is
what
the
we need to focus
deceased
on right
idol
now.
doing all of this. But anyway, the video that plays at midnight, a world apart from reality, shadows that lurk there, our personas and the missing victims. Even at this stage, it's clear enough. This is beyond what normal people can do. We need to sort through the situation and come up with some plan to rescue Tomoe and everyone else.
Either way, I can't leave them in that awful place. Please, you senpai, Naoto-kun, could you help me out? I want to save them.
I mean, there's also it could be Rise's shadow as well, because she was acting weird about she didn't really notice Yu's persona being so different. So it could be maybe a part of her as well. Isn't it obvious? Of course, yeah.
Of course. Count me in.
I'm a bit shocked, in fact. Did you think we'd shrug it off as none of our concern? There are already victims, making this an honest-to-goodness case, and we're the only ones who can solve it.
And it would sort of explain why Rise is acting so strange. But then again, that could be going back to her not really having friends when she's in this idol industry. So this is probably serious when she asks us to do this, but the truth is, we're taking about what she just said. Or this could be a fake Rise, but I don't think so. This isn't about just anyone. Our friends are in trouble, and she's trying to save them. So of course, there's no reason we wouldn't lend a hand.
Yeah.
Now that that's decided, we need a plan. Yosuke and the others will be here in the morning. I'm sure they'll help us out too.
And let's go over the case once they join us. For now, though, I think we should leave. We need our rest after all.
Right. Things are gonna get busy, so we should rest while we can.
Got it. I'll go ahead and email everyone about the situation. Oh, we shouldn't drag Konami into this, huh? I feel bad, but I won't tell her anything.
Yeah, I agree. It's for her own safety.
Okay, so I'll just contact our gang. Well then, you two ready to go?
Our biker gang. Don't
Yeah.
say
Very
gag in
nice.
front of Kanji. You might get a bit offended by that. Okay, 4 members. They've gone missing. We don't know what's going on. Looks. We'll talk with Yosuke and the others afterwards. And I follow Rise and Naoto. Back with Margaret. I know Margaret's in this game, but I don't know if she's like DLC or something. I know Marie's DLC. I recall seeing a screenshot of her, though I don't.
That is how their festival
I don't
began.
remember half the things. I tried to not look, just so I would be kind of surprised when I actually played through this
Fate
story.
is truly full of surprises. No, they faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite
So
different.
maybe this is Kanami, maybe.
Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly express themselves and convey their feelings.
Like she's being explained this after they've saved her from this whole ordeal. The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him, and as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation. Fascinating, don't you think? By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here? Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you. I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
I mean, she's being very vague to the point where it could be pretty much anyone. When the woman raises her hand, the same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
So, yep, continuing the story.